So again, this tray is a little bit older, this magnetic one. You can see if it tips over, you know, some of them will stay in there and some of them won't. Where on this one, I think you're a lot stronger. Yeah, those aren't coming out. I'm shaking that pretty hard. I got one. Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're looking at the magnetic tray from Milwaukee, 48-22-8071. And so this is a pack-out version. It will stack on the side of the different pack-out things, the wall-mounted one, and even if you have like a smaller one like this, which would go on a pack-out tray, you can see it slides in and locks into place. So that is pretty useful. You can just add it to your pack out if you're stacking things up and going. The only thing that is kind of funny is because it is magnetic, whatever's in that tray is going to start sticking to the bottom of it. So you do want to keep that in mind as you have this on here. If you just removed it first, it should be okay, as everything is designed to, you know, roll around and stay in its compartment. But as you can see here, opening this up without really thinking about it, you're going to have some stragglers there. The tray does have a really nice texture to it. It says it's supposed to also keep things from scratching. You see the pack out that's built there on the back side, and it is magnetic. So it says it's designed to also hang magnetically as well as go onto the pack out on your wall mount or your cart mount. Obviously, there's some diamond plate on this, so it was a little bit more slippery, so you'd want to be careful where you're mounting it. But it is stronger than my other magnetic tray, that's for sure, and the other one's a little bit older. But there are some different things that you can do to use this and utilize it. I really like it just on the top of the toolbox. Even to just have a portable tray that you can move around and not have in a permanent location as you're working on things helps. Here's my older one, and you know, it is over 10 years old, so that might be why it's not as magnetic. So this one, you can tell as you put it on, it would fall right down. So it may just be wearing out over the years and not as strong as it used to be, but the Milwaukee one does a really good job. You can even put it inside of cabinets like this, and I would be very confident to put any bits and anything that you wanted like this that might go into your 1/4-inch impact or even your 1/2-inch drive impact hammer drill. You can put those in here and they're not going to go anywhere. Now it might still slide around a little bit, just being that it is a slippery surface, but these aren't going to go anywhere. Even if you dropped the tray, they would stay in it. Anyway, I think it does a really good job for what it is. The best use would be if you just buy the wall mount pack out that you can, you know, mount to your wall and then it would lock into place instead, or keep it on one of the trays as you saw earlier. But the magnetic strength in here was quite impressive. I was very happy with it. I mean, it is designed to be like the pack out, where it locks into place on the pack out wall or a cart, but it is also designed for, you know, magnetics like this. But what I really like, again, is just on a toolbox. You know, it's really not going to go anywhere when it's flat on a toolbox and it's magnetic. So that kind of makes it nice. So looking more at the pack out, you know, version. So it does slide right down into here. And it stays put. It's funny because since it's magnetic, all the bits are jumping to it. You can see them down in there. But it'll stay in place on this, even if you want to take this with you, if you had to go somewhere. But yeah, this is going to be a problem if you go to open this up. So that's just something to keep in mind. So here's kind of a little test. I'm stacking these on top of each other. There's still magnetic, you know, force on that from the magnet down here. So, you know, there's a good amount here. But if you're worried about losing these fasteners, it's really good when you're doing a job to take things out. And I even like to line them up. So, you know, say like these came from one part of the engine And then this came from something else. It helps you account for them so you don't drop them down in the engine, and it also, you know, just helps keep it separated within just magnetically. So again, this tray is a little bit older, this magnetic one. You can see if it tips over, you know, some of them will stay in there and some of them won't. Where on this one, I think you're a lot stronger. Yeah, those aren't coming out. I'm shaking that pretty hard. I got one. So I know a magnetic tray isn't always the most exciting thing to talk about with tools, but it has a purpose and it does a good job. So it just shows that it'll store, you know, all these kind of things, which is kind of what we had tested today. But I'd feel confident enough if I had things in here and I wanted to just open this up that they're not going to go anywhere. So that even makes it convenient to open this up and to get stuff out of there. So thanks for watching. Please check the video description. I have a full playlist of other tool reviews that I've done and also repairs. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.